Drowsy driving. It's not illegal in New York State, but should it be? The fatal crash at Delaware Park shows how dangerous driving tired can be. As News 4's Ali Ingersoll reports, some want a law to keep people from getting behind the wheel when they haven't had enough sleep. Ali's live to explain.
Cal, New York State currently has laws against drinking and driving, texting and driving, and even wearing headphones and driving. After a recent tragic event where a man was coming down 198, fell asleep at the wheel, went into Delaware Park, killing a 3-year-old and injuring a 5-year-old, people in the city are saying maybe there should be a law against driving drowsy. With thousands of drivers hitting roadways every day across western New York, you never know who is driving beside you.
I mean, probably driven tired, but not to the point of where I've felt like I was going to fall asleep behind a wheel.
Your head's bobbing at the stop sign.
A lot of driving is like your own responsibility to stay cognitive, but it seems that if you're not really playing by all the rules, you're just kind of putting everyone else in jeopardy.
Duncan Smith is a former truck driver.
There's this weird phenomenon called like micro sleep, where you fall asleep for just half a second.
Smith says experiencing that is scary.
You always have that, snap back to reality fear reaction.
Smith and others believe there should be a law against fatigue driving.
Especially with what's gone on in the area recently, there should be something more pronounced for drowsy driving.
The Erie County District Attorney agrees. His office released findings that a driver who killed a 3-year-old and injured a 5-year-old in Delaware Park in May had fallen asleep behind the wheel.
Yeah, there should be, but I want to see what it says, see if it's actually something that I can use.
Sedita says too often a law is written. The language in it, though, makes it hard to impose.
And then after the politicians are done patting themselves on the back, and the lights of the camera go off, then I have to do something with this law. And I read this law, and it's a piece of garbage. And if you can prove it, it's a slap on the wrist penalty.
Drivers think proving someone is driving while drowsy may be difficult. After this recent tragedy, though, they believe something needs to be done.
It's hard to distinguish what's drowsy driving versus what's regular driving.
Drowsy driving is a hazard to yourself and other people on the road. So how do you enforce it?
Some of the drivers we spoke with say that maybe before a law is enacted, there should be something smaller, like a billboard, talking about the dangers of driving drowsy. There currently is a bill in the Assembly right now. Coming up on News 4 at 6:30, we'll take a look at exactly what it says. For now, live in Buffalo, Ali Ingersoll, News 4 at 6.